Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. It is the first PLE predictions we're going to have on this channel. Welcome in. This is Jeffro. Cream Puff cannot join me this evening, but he will be here for our recap tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys are excited for this. This is actually going out before SmackDown. Well, it's actually probably going to go out after SmackDown, but I'm recording this before SmackDown. So anything that I might miss tonight on SmackDown, I apologize. But you know how it goes, especially with those early Saturday shows. So we're going to get right into the card here. Welcome into Almost a Gimmick. Like I said, our first official predictions. And here we go, flying solo. But first off, we got kind of the tossing match after Dirty Dom and AJ Styles got their match canceled off for whichever reason may be, whether it was Dirty Dom actually did injure his ribs or it was just one of them not wanting to go to Saudi, which completely makes sense. So the filler match in true fashion, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. And again, this is just basically a filler match. I think Sami's cooled down from his push, and as much as again we want to see Karrion get pushed, it's hard to say he ever will. I mean, they love him over in Saudi Arabia, so I think lots of people are thinking this is gonna go the way of Karrion Kross. But I think a lot of people think it's going to go Karrion Kross just because of the push. I do think he actually wins. However, I think there are some shenanigans, and it leads to Sami joining in with him and moving on and kind of going down his heel route. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it or how it's going to be. Again, I think this will be a good match. Again, they're two good performers. I know that, the rumor is now that Karrion won't take bumps, and that's what we're hearing. So, yeah, now I think all of us are going to be watching that with a new eyesight. But they'll be curious to see what he can do, and maybe he can make the most of this late card edition opportunity. But I am going with Karrion for the win, just because WWE, I think, just needs to give him the win. I mean, we've been wanting this guy to be pushed for how long now, so I'm going here, Karrion Kross, just clean, maybe some shenanigans with Scarlett. But next up, we got the Bloodline against the Bloodline. We got Jacob Fatu taking on Solo Sikoa for the U.S. Championship, and this is gonna be a great match. Jacob Fatu is just so over. It's actually crazy. I wasn't sure how I felt about him at first, but man, he is he is a dog, and he has some dog in him, and we love it. And Solo's starting to show some life now, and I think it was just a lot too fast, too soon for him, and it's taken him a long time to recover. But I'm actually enjoying, he's improving on the mic and a few other things, so I like it. But I mean, there's this one right here. There's no way you don't go with Jacob on this. I mean, I don't think you need any interference or anything like that. I think clean center of the ring, Jacob Fatu. And then at the end, we need Solo saying, Jacob Fatu, I love you. Because that would be kind of crazy. Kind of turn Solo face, ride with Jacob. But then I think you can pivot into kind of like Jacob Fatu kind of taking role. Or, or it works out. They both turn face and actually kind of, go with one another on that one. I'm not sure how to go. But I definitely think Jacob Fatu wins this. I just don't see any world where he doesn't retain. I'm sure there'll be some shenanigans, but yeah, we definitely like Jacob Fatu on this one. I love you. And then up next, we got the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, taking on Raquel Rodriguez. And again, this is a street fight they're taking out in. And honestly, like this is one of those feuds where it's like, personally, like I'm kind of over it. Seen it, done it, been there. I know this is the first like technical like real blow off between these two, but I don't see. I definitely think Roxanne's gonna get involved in this. Probably all of the Judgment Day will get involved in this, but I don't see. I don't see it a PLE Night of Champions. I don't see Rhea losing to Raquel, no matter what it takes. So I think this will be a great match. Like I said, it's gonna be a ton of shenanigans from the Judgment Day. But at the end of the day, I think Rhea wins this. yeah, I don't really see any surprises in this one. So this one we're going to go in with Rhea Ripley. And then our first King of the Ring finals, we got the men's we're going with. and it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, a matchup that we've wanted for a long time now. And again, this one I do feel it would have been still nice to have the title with Cody, still holding the title against Orton. But even without it, this stage, I mean, in my opinion, this is going to be the match of the night. I don't even think it's going to be close, honestly. I don't really see any reason for any shenanigans. I think it's just, two superstars going at each other. And I want to see Orton win. Not even just to chase chase Cena's number. It's just I feel I'd like to see him with a championship around his waist again. But unfortunately, I think Hulk Hogan, Cody Rhodes over here, we'll get the nod on this one just because they want to have Cena versus Cody Rhodes again, and which I think John Cena can actually win that one, and that's a future spoiler. But yeah, for this one again, just Super Cena is gonna be Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes I don't see losing this one, and they want the rematch, so I don't see any surprises. But I think again this another one should be clean, center of the ring. And 1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes. And then for our women's King of the Ring finals, we got Jade Cargill versus the returning Asuka. And this one I have a strong and popular opinion. Like I'm sorry, I can't stand Jade with it. And unfortunately, I really think they're going to give her the win. I think they're just bringing back Asuka to, give some kind of, real name to beat up on. And someone who's really good that can carry Jade in the ring. But I think that's all it is. They're just bringing back just someone to bury and let Jade go over. Because, again, I know as a company they see her as a superstar. I personally still don't see it. Probably never will see it. But, again, this one, shenanigans-wise, the only thing I could see is if Naomi gets involved. But That could be interesting. But I really, I don't see it. I don't see. They never like to push Asuka. Who do I want to win here? I definitely want Asuka. Who do I think is going to win here? I think it's going to be Jade. And I know I haven't really picked any surprises, at least in my opinion so far. But sometimes not being surprised will surprise you. And I think that might be what they're going for in this one. But we're completely wrong. We're probably already 0-4 going into this final prediction right after this. And then the main event right here, John Cena versus CM Punk. And my how the turntables have turned on this rivalry. Like let's be completely honest here. I mean, all that many years ago we were looking here as the Cena normal face and the Punk normal bad guy. And now we live in a crazy world where that is totally flipped on its head. Now this one, there is lots of parts of me that thinks that they could pull something where CM Punk wins. I really don't see it. I don't see him winning. I don't see a cash in anything like that. I think Cena's gonna have some form of outside interference to win this. I don't think they let him beat Punk straight up. Or, maybe a storyline comes out of somewhere, with some form of interference. Like a Drew McIntyre or something like that against Punk, which, that honestly, those are two guys that could go at it all the time, and I would have zero complaints about it. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good match. I don't think it's going to hit the expectations a lot of people are thinking. The old school, final full revenge, full circle. I don't think it's going to hit it. And just the John Cena heel turn is just finally getting to a point where it's like you just it's finally hitting, but it's hitting in the fact that everyone knows that the face is here, and the time is now, and we get to go out again to a black screen with John Cena walking out with the belt around his waist from the back, and so I got Cena over Punk again. No real super crazy outcomes I don't see, which just means that everything will actually be outcomes. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Again, there will be lots of content to come on this channel. I know we're new, so you're going to have to bear with us. I'm a little awkward behind the camera. I apologize, but we'll get there. But without any further ado, you guys have an awesome day.